The world felt like it had shattered into a million pieces. For days, it had been 4 days since Mary was gone. Gone, the word didn't feel real. It echoed in the hollow space where my heart used to be. I looked down at the tiny bundle in my arms, our daughter. Mary never even got to hold her. She never got to see those tiny fingers, that little button nose. A wave of nausea washed over me. How was I supposed to do this? How was I supposed to be a father when the other half of my soul had been ripped away? The plan was simple. Get home. Get back to the familiar, to the life we had built. But the universe had other plans. At the airport gate, a stern-faced agent blocked my path. Her words were sharp, clinical. "The baby is too small to fly. Sir, it's policy. She's only 4 days old. Policy." My world was ending, and she was talking about policy. The anger was a hot, bitter flood rising in my chest. Stranded, alone in a city that felt hostile and alien, with no family, nowhere to go. The baby stirred in my arms, a soft, helpless sound that mirrored the cry trapped in my own throat. The weight of it all was crushing me, suffocating me. I was utterly, completely alone. And then a name broke through the fog of my despair. Claire, my sister. My hands trembled as I fumbled for my phone, my thumb hovering over her contact. It felt like admitting defeat, like saying the words out loud would make it all irrevocably true. I pressed call. Her voice was a beacon in the darkness. "Marc, what's wrong?" I tried to speak, but the words caught, turning into a strangled sob. "It's Mary," I finally choked out. "Mary's gone." The silence on the other end was heavy, filled with a shared, unspoken grief. But then, Claire's voice cut through, firm and clear, leaving no room for argument. "Where are you?" I told her, my voice barely a whisper. "Okay," she said, her tone decisive. "Listen to me. Get in a taxi right now. Come to my place. It's an hour away. You are not alone. Do you hear me? I am here." Relief, so potent, it almost brought me to my knees, washed over me. Not alone. The 2 words were a lifeline. I mumbled a thank you and hung up, hailing a cab with a newfound sense of purpose. The city lights blurred through the taxi window, each one a ghost of a memory with Mary. Her laugh as we walked through a park, the way her eyes lit up when she talked about our baby, her hand in mine. The hour-long drive felt like a journey through our entire life together, a painful, beautiful montage of what was and what would never be again. My daughter slept peacefully, oblivious to the storm raging inside her father. When the taxi pulled up to Claire's house, she was already there, waiting on the porch, her face etched with a mixture of sorrow and strength. She didn't say a word. She just opened her arms and held me. I buried my face in her shoulder, and the tears I'd been holding back finally came, a raw, ragged torrent of grief. She just held me tighter, a silent, unshakable anchor in my storm. After a long moment, she gently pulled back and looked at my daughter, her eyes softening. "Oh, Marc," she whispered, her voice thick with emotion. "She's magnificent." Claire carefully took the baby from my arms, cradling her as if she were the most precious thing in the world. Mary would be so proud. She led me inside, and what I saw stopped me in my tracks. In the corner of the living room was a crib perfectly assembled. Next to it were stacks of diapers, tiny clothes, bottles, everything a baby could possibly need. She had done all of this. In the short time since my call, she had built a sanctuary for us. "You can stay as long as you need," she said softly, her hand on my arm. "We'll figure this out together." For the first time in 4 days, the crushing weight on my chest lifted, just a little. The suffocating feeling of being alone began to recede. Exhaustion settled deep into my bones, but it was a different kind of tired now. It wasn't the tired of despair, but the tired of someone who had finally found a safe harbor. Later that night, as I watched my daughter sleep in the crib Claire had set up, I leaned down and whispered a promise into the quiet room. "We'll get through this, my little one, I promise you." And for the first time, I actually believed it.